Let me
Shadow
just
Tree
do
Blessing?
full video there. I think
Sure.
that's yeah, that's from startup. That's fine. So then we'll just have the remaining to be just the boss attempts.
Yeah. Now, before you go in there, um, let's talk more about this place because, as you've seen, there's not a lot of information here on who lives here or why they live here or what the deal is with any of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so we could assume that Midra, whoever this Midra is, the map refers to him as Sage Midra.
Mm-hmm.
He is probably the Lord of Frenzied Flame that failed to be, and he lives here. And I think, fuck it, uh, it's really hard to get thoughts on this because it's so weird and disjointed. This
Yeah.
is probably the most sparse lore has been for a boss in a while.
Yeah.
But the torch calls him weak, but the question is, what does the flame of frenzy consider to be weakness? Which is it a will to wake up the next day, or choosing life over non-existence? What does that mean? And one person I saw had a theory that Midra lives in this manse and is studying the frenzy flame in order to prevent its spread. He wants to find a way to cure it or remove it from this place. I have to emphasize that is speculation. We have no idea what he's really doing here.
Mm-hmm.
He could be trying to start the frenzied flame. However, what is clear is that he is not wanting it at this point now anymore. However, there is a very interesting thing. When Midra was crucified, he was told by Nanaya, his mistress, one word: endure, which is a very interesting way of telling someone to hang in there.
Mm-hmm.
But remember the item you picked off of her corpse?
Yes.
What was it?
This is the spine of a child, assumedly.
And and do you remember what it's made of?
What, frenzy?
It has a dying.
Sorry, I got a little close.
it's it had a dying flame of frenzy attached to it, and you find it cradled in her arms.
Mm-hmm.
So some people take the idea that Nanaya showed up and gave him a will to live, when in reality, it might be the other way around. Midra might have one day aspired to be the Lord of Frenzied Flame and then backed down, and Nanaya could be a wannabe Maiden of the Three Fingers, trying to get him to suffer so much torment that he eventually goes back into it.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a theory that this maiden, Nanaya, who is now dead, might actually be who Hayeda is in the base game.
Mm-hmm.
That's my theory, at least. But the point is, there's so much unspeculated lore here, but it's so good.
Time to put some shit on.
I will tell you right now, fire-based boss does not handle fire that well, or he probably handles it really well.
Okay. Definitely gonna have to get used to him a little bit, so I might be attacking him base moves. How about Ghost Flame? Does that count?
Oh, that will work incredibly well because
Okay.
it's frostbite.
I think I'll put that on my first slot. Gotta be real.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not a thing. I think everything else is not worth it. I think this will be good. I might. Sorry, I might. Hmm. I wonder if that would do anything. I know Frenzy's
That
not quite the same.
it is. It's fire damage.
Okay. Speaking of, we should also probably switch this up.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Not using
And
this anymore.
you can use it if you want, but honestly, you can deflect in this fight, but I wouldn't rely on it that much. I'd add on non-physical damage, personally, just to up that fire damage. Since you already have a Dragon Crest shield on.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna try to one-hand this mostly, because we're gonna need that. What spell? What physics should we use? Do we have...
You can keep deflection if you wish. Don't know if you have holy.
Is that
To
what
be
is...
honest, I think
We do have this. That's holy attack.
yeah, that might be it. Holy attack might work.
But it boosts my holy attacks.
Yes.
But I don't have any holy attacks equipped.
I think
I have...
arcane stuff counts for the most part, I believe so. But I'm not sure.
What about... No, that'll just proc at the start. I don't want that. We ain't got much else we can do, really. Guess we could try that if nothing else. Wish there was an ice one. If there is, I don't have it.
That would be magic. It's intelligence based. Yeah, that'll probably work better.
Okay.
All right.
So I assume just drink before going in, correct?
Actually, you can drink after you kill this guy.
Okay.
Depths of your foolishness!
I know that seemed pathetic, but there's a lot tougher looking enemies that you kill in one hit. That guy's tough if you summon 3 people.
Does that mean you have to kill him every time if I fail?
Mm-hmm. Sorry.
That's a shame.
I have endured more than enough. I ask you forgive me, dearest Nanaya.
Banana.
You allowed this to happen. You've traded one god for another.
The Battle of Lords! Hello.
So when I say after you kill him, like, right after you kill his base form,
Yeah,
right before the
I
cutscene.
tried.
Oh, that's fine. I'm just letting you know.
Dragon attacks suck. You got too fucking close. Are you kidding me?
He is a very tricky boy.
I mean, I don't have enough time to use my attacks.
If you want, I forgot to mention, you can also put on either Radigan's Talisman or Beloved Stardust to increase your casting speed, but Beloved Stardust will make you take extra damage doing that.
Hmm. I don't see why it's bad for me to do it now.
You can do it now.
Depths of your...
I'd like that to count, please. Thank you. Really?
I came in here thinking I was Hot Shaft or Radon because I heard people really liked this boss and they said it wasn't as hard as them, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. But they neglected to tell me that it does also kill you in basically 3 hits as well. It's nowhere near as oppressive as Radon, but it certainly is more intimidating for some reason. Oh, I forgot about that.
Depths of your foolishness!
Could you please? Cool fucking strategy. This isn't working, Chase.
I didn't say anything about using Dragon Form, you did. If you're talking about Ghost Flame, I just recommended a breath attack to you. If you want to try out Bale's Tyranny, that it does have a faster windup.
It's not what I wanted to use. Get this shit off my fucking thing.
of your...
It's not worth it. What the fuck?
Now, if you want to stick to dragon incantations and dragon form, I do have one tip for you that I think you will enjoy, which
Yeah.
is Midra, out of all the bosses, even in the base game, has the lowest posture because he's a literal skeleton.
Mm-hmm.
So, Dragon Claw and Dragon Maw are definitely going to be your best bets.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can get him to take a knee with 2 heavy attacks. You just gotta time your incantation correct.
See if I can bite the shit out of him.
Depths of your...
Chat.
Yep. Phase 2.
Of course. He doesn't have enough downtime for me to really capitalize.
The best way, I think, to use the incantations is to... Well, one, try Radagon's icon if you have it in your inventory.
In place of...
Probably your Pearl Drake, since you already have a Fire Talisman. And it's not even the max Pearl Drake. Go down. There it is. Now, there's that, and then there's the one next to it, which will increase your damage, but it'll be even faster.
That doesn't look any faster.
Take it off and try. Or even try the other one.
Yeah, that feels no faster. Also, what other one?
Go back up to right again and move to the right. There you go. That one is better, but it will increase your damage slightly.
I don't sense a difference.
That one's definitely faster.
Really, though?
Yeah.
It does not look any faster.
It says it increases the casting time, so it may not be the attack, but the time it takes to do it. I'll count it down for you if you want.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. It's 3 seconds on that. And without. 1, 2, 3. Almost 4.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'll tell you another thing is as it turns out, Elden Ring's casting speed is tied to your dexterity for some reason. Because that's definitely the stat that people are leveling up when you're doing a mage build. Now, go back to your talismans as well. Let's get rid of the prosthesis and replace it with the flock canvas talisman.
The what?
Go down. Further. Alright. Down 1 and all the way to the left. That one. Raises potency of incantations. That should increase your damage somewhat.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the full upgrade one, but it will do some damage increase.
Depths of your foolish.
Oh, let's see here. I think my advice for you is if you're going to stick with casting, treat it like you're using heavy attacks. Don't just use it out in the open. Wait until you have your opening by dodging his attacks.
I mean, I haven't seen one yet.
Depths of your foolish.
Yeah, that damage is better. Oh.
Fucking really? I have to turn around to hit him, and that's too long for the game to wait for me. The only reason I really want to do this is because I've been neglecting my dragon shit this whole fucking playthrough.
And that's fine. You can make it work, but at the same time, you're also missing out on some stuff that's still in the base game that would make an incantation build work better.
Depths of
You can try Bale's Tyranny again and see how that works.
The character doesn't fucking move fast enough to get it out of the way. Come on.
That's good damage, though.
What the fuck just happened? You just deny me my attack damage? I mean, at this rate, I'm best off just doing dragon form and nothing different. And just playing the fucking game, I guess.
depths of you.
It's also the fact that your faith isn't that great either.
It's
But...
in the 40s!
No, it's 33 from what I've seen. We're doing a data run.
What?
We're doing a data run. Don't sweat it.
Depths of your foolishness!
Oh god.
Fucking really?
Depths of your foolishness!
I think Dragon Claw is a good incantation. Just greed checking needs to be managed. Why did my attack fucking... Jesus Christ. I really think on a second playthrough that we end up doing, when we have more of your incantation stuff and a higher faith level, you'll probably be able to handle him better, at the very least.
Right.
Depths of your...
Why? Why so many swings? Do not have the stamina for that shit.
Depths of your
Oh. He is really tricky.
depths of
So, one suggestion I have is he's actually kind of similar to Promise Consort, where the best strategy is to dodge around him and weave past his moveset. That way, he has to turn around and try to hit you, or at least do wide swings and whatnot.
depths
And I would also recommend mixing up some heavy attacks in there too when you get the opportunity.
Fucking fair. Literally weren't even standing up yet.